Right, here we have the 1107 Southeastern service from Dover Priory via Ashford and Folkestone to London Cannon Street with a nice step whistle from the driver, thank you very much. 375811 was at the front of this unit, and 375922, which is the Pride one, on the rear to London Cannon Street via Ashford International and Sevenoaks. And I have no doubt we could see that driver later on, probably back off to Dover Priory again. And yes, I know this is the millionth time I've been here at Tunbridge, but I just can't not get away. It's a beautiful station. Right, here we have departing is the 1112 Southeastern service from Hastings via Tunbridge Wells to London Charing Cross. 375603 is at the front. And off platform 1 for the first time in probably a long time. 375803 is on the rear, but it seems to be we have a train off platform 1. 375803 from Hastings via Tunbridge Wells to London Charing Cross as we panel our direction to platform 1. First time in probably ages in an off-peak a 375 turned up, because Southern now own this platform. And catching me off guard, here's the delayed 1110 Southeastern service from London Charing Cross to Ramsgate via Canterbury West via Ashford International as well. 375306 on the rear, and on the front was 375916. and 916 to London, no, to Ramsgate via Canterbury West and Ashford International, or as we know from the Gillingham video, it can't go west. First it can't go east, now it can't go west. It really needs to make its mind up. And here we have, coming onto platform number 2, is a train from Tunbridge Wells, or from Tunbridge Wells going back to Tunbridge Wells. I know, it really needs to make sense, doesn't it? Right, here we have departing is 375814 off to London Bridge via Redhill. Not in service, obviously. This has came from Tunbridge, gone down to another signal, came back to Tunbridge, which is where we are. No surprise there. And it's going off to London Bridge on platform 10, which I would get, but to be honest with you, I can't be asked to go to London Bridge. But yeah. 375814 from Tunbridge via Redhill to London Bridge. Right, here we have a freight train coming in from some far and magical land that I don't know of, because real-time trains isn't showing it and it's a pain in the arse. 66791. Here we have a Southern service terminating from Redhill, 377317. From Redhill, terminating here at Tunbridge. And off goes 66791 again. Before you ask, I have no clue where 66791 has came from. It could have been a very early freight train and it had the tab. But for all I know, it could have gone off to, could go to Tunbridge West Yard, which I highly doubt, but we will find out in a minute. And what are we betting? Oh, yes, I think it's going off the Tunbridge Wells Yard. Because real-time trains is reporting me nothing, which is not really normal, it's just I never have it. But yeah. Right, now here we have coming into the heavily delayed 1123 Southeastern service from London Charing Cross down to Hastings via Tunbridge Wells. This is due to Waterloo East Station being broken and only trains being able to go off platform D. 375702 is at the front. And also about that freight train, 66791, I have no clue where it came from. 375625 is on the rear, but yeah, I have no clue where 66791 was going to or from. My guess is it was probably one of the runners required trains and looks like it's not running, but it is. So my guess, it's from Tunbridge West Yard to Tunbridge West Yard via probably the whole of the Southeastern network. Right, well now we have departing is 375702 and 375625, working the heavily delayed 1123 Southeastern service from London Charing Cross to Hastings via Tunbridge Wells. The reason for this delay is due to platform A, B and C being broke at London Waterloo East. And we should have coming in the 1137 Southeastern service from Ramsgate via Canterbury West, or Can't Go West for some reason, to London Charing Cross, or potentially London Cannon Street. Because the London Charing Cross trains have not been going to Charing Cross, so my guess is they're going to London Cannon Street due to what's going on at London Waterloo East. Right, well now who we have departing is the now delayed 1137 Southeastern service from Ramsgate via Canterbury West, or Can't Go West, to London Cannon Street. You may see it say London Charing Cross at the front, but it's going to Cannon Street. 375623, we'll lead it away. The reason these trains are going to London Cannon Street is due to Waterloo East being broken, like I said for the millionth time. So what they're doing is, I've had a proper look, they're diverting all trains that go through Tunbridge to London Cannon Street, or even worse, terminating at London Bridge due to what's going on at Waterloo East. So the Maidstone East to London Charing Cross trains, which won't affect us because we won't see them, will now go through into London Victoria. And the trains from Hastings and Ramsgate and Dover Priory, which go through here, will go to London Cannon Street. And other services which we're not going to see, the three I just pointed out, other services like the Hayes to London Charing Cross trains will not go to London Charing Cross, they will terminate at London Bridge. So until they fix London Waterloo East, and so trains can go through into London Charing Cross, it's going to stay like that until apparently 12:30, which for me now, it's 11:40. So they're not going to have it done within another hour. So that's fun. 377317 is still there, waiting for the 12:01 departure to Redhill. And the reason I am continuing to film is because the London Cannon Street / Charing Cross, it's a Dover Priory train should turn up, which, speaking of the devil, it has. So that's all fun and games for today. Right, here we have approaching said Dover Priory to... oh, where's it going? Dover Priory via Tunbridge. 375915 is at the front of this train. This will go via Ashford and Folkestone. 375613 is on the rear of this unit, which stats it have nicer seats than the Dash 9s, but for some reason, because people are idiots, they have chosen a Dash 9, which is not fun for them, because now they're going to morally suffer. Well, now we here do have the 1143, I think it is, Southeastern service to Dover Priory from London Cannon Street, and now approaching is another class 375. I know, so many 375s, who would have thought about it? From Hastings via Tunbridge Wells to London Cannon Street, which just isn't normal, which is weird because I should be used to this, but I am not, because I've never had a diversion going on through midway through the day. But the trains still say Charing Cross. I know that one says Cannon Street. Charing Cross? Cannon Street? Change your mind. Yeah, it does say London Charing Cross. I can't read the number, which means I'll guess it for you when it leaves. Oh, hello, other train, wherever you are. 375809 is at the front. I will get the rear for you when she departs. Right, here we have departing is 375809, working the 1145 Southeastern service from Hastings via Tunbridge Wells to London Cannon Street. Oh, we've got some friends on that train. Well, let's say I'm going to befriend all of them. Ooh, tinfoil man. 375917 is on the back. Oh my god, people have made a bad choice. There's a lot of people on the dash line. There was in carriage 5. 375917 to London Cannon Street. And I hate to inform to you, probably the next train we will see that leaves the station is the 1201 to Redhill. This is due to what's going on at Charing Cross, obviously. What else would it be due to a fucking leaf on the track? But yeah. Here we are, 375902, going from Tunbridge Wells turn back to Tunbridge Jubilee siding, which is down there. I had doubt it was down there, but no, it's not. Listen, I'm new to this. 375902 from Tunbridge Wells turn back to Tunbridge Jubilee sidings. And now I do actually regret to inform you that is the last train for the hour, I think. But we'll make up for it because there is a freight train from Dartford down to Tunbridge Wells Yard, where that 375 is going, but it's where all the freight trains are kept. But yeah, there will be a freight train within the next half an hour, I think. Right, here you have departing is the 1201 Southern service starting here at Tunbridge, going down to Redhill. 377317 will take the proceedings again, because it was the train here. We're terminating here. 377317 starting here at Tunbridge, going off to Redhill. You can change at Redhill the Thameslink services towards Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, and Southern services down to London Victoria. Right now, here we have the now 10-minute late at 11:53 Southeastern service from London Cannon Street to Hastings via Tunbridge Wells. Leading the proceedings is 375919. Scoring up front, Wadhurst, Stonegate, Etchingham, Robertsbridge, Battle, Crowhurst, Western Leinster Square, and Hastings. On the rear of that train, I'm pretty sure was a dash 6. Yep, 375626 to Hastings from London Cannon Street. Right, well now here we have coming in is a train from New Cross, which I don't want to go on a rough guess, but my guess is could have done Bromley North to Grove Park. 375819 is bringing in this service, and this is going to go back down to Tunbridge sidings again. It should do. And the 1207 Southeastern service to London Cannon Street is delayed by 3 minutes for unknown reasons, apparently. Well, I would love to know that unknown reason. I think you would all as well, but I don't know that reason, so sorry, not sorry. You can see the train. Well, I can see the train coming down in the distance. I don't know if you'll be able to. You can see that little flickering. Then that's the train. 375819 from New Cross down to Tunbridge sidings. Right now, here we have coming in is the 1211 Southeastern service to Ramsgate, with the front coupling being broken. 375619 is leading the broken train. The front, where they usually couple the trains, is broke. 375614 is on the rear. But that is very... Well, I wouldn't say absurd, it's weird, because you never see stuff like that. Stuff like that is usually never broken. You watch. I was going to say, you watch, and this will be broken as well. Oh, and here we have the 1207, well, now the delayed 1207, Southeastern service from Dover Priory via Folkestone West and Ashford International to London Cannon Street, I'm pretty sure. $375,924. 4 coach -9 up to Brewster Sevenoaks to London Bridge into Cannon Street. I would not want to be on that train, and I'm pretty sure the next few trains have 4 coaches. Meanwhile, yes, both trains are still there, but I'm pretty sure one of the trains should be off soon. 375-819 is now off, and so is 375-614. 614 off to Ramsgate, and 819 off to the sidings. Meanwhile, we have a yellow signal, which means I'm pretty sure we have that well, I didn't mention it, but there is a freight train coming, I think. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's a 73. But it should be going through in a minute. I will bring you back when that freight train is going to go through. Right, my bad, I've got that all wrong. The freight train is going on to platform 1. Here we have 375-629 working the delayed 1212 Southeastern service from Hastings via Tunbridge Wells to London Charing Cross, or Cannon Street, I don't know at this point. We have 375-910 on the rear, but here's the main attraction, which is the Network Rail 73 that's going from Dartford at 5 in the morning going down to Tunbridge Wells Yard, which is going to stop. Good. Right, now here we have said 73 coming from Dartford, which left around 5 in the morning, has gone around all of Kent into Tunbridge Wells Yard. (73-963) Janice. Smells beautiful, or whatever you class as beautiful, but these trains do smell truly beautiful. And on the rear we have 73-965 Des O'Brien. Oh, O'Brien, how splendid of you, sir. Right, after a very long gap, here we have the delayed 1223 Southeastern service from Cannon Street or London Charing Cross to Hastings via Tunbridge Wells. 375-627 is at the front. This is the fast one. It's now going to call Wadhurst, Battle and St Leonard's Warrior Square. 375-828 is on the rear of this unit. Sorry for that long gap. There was just no trains. I know, no trains. Who would have been surprised? Definitely not me. But 375-828 and 6 something to Hastings via Tunbridge Wells. Now here we have a terminating service coming in from Redhill. 377-314 will terminate here at Tunbridge. And this train will leave in around half an hour. And I can guarantee you at 1 o'clock there should be a train from, well, there is a train coming from Mansfield down to Southampton, which last time I was here it was a 69, but it could be anything now. I think the 69s could be scrapped, but we will find out. Right now here we have departing as the 1237 Southeastern service from Ramsgate via Canterbury West and Ashford International to London Charing Cross. 375-618 is at the front, only at the front, because there is only 4 coaches on this train. 375-618 to London Charing Cross. Here we have the 1240 Southeastern service to Dover Priory. 375-922 makes a return when it went down to Charing Cross. 375-811 is still on the back. 375-922 and 811 to Dover Priory via Ashford International. And meanwhile, we have another train coming in, which I don't know how long it is. I think it's 4 or 8. We will find out when it leaves. Off goes 375-922 and 811 off to Dover Priory via Ashford International and Folkestone West. Meanwhile, we have 375-601 coming in from Hastings, which is one of the 1 hour trains that stop at Hildenborough, which usually gets passes, which this train is not going to pass through today because it's a part of the timetable. Meanwhile, the driver should be off like now. Yeah, he's put in power. Pretty sure. Off goes 375601 off the Charing Cross from Hastings via Tunbridge Wells. It does have 8 coaches, so we will find out the rear, and I can in fact tell you it's 375905. Meanwhile, the passengers are looking at me. I mean, obviously they can tell I'm eating a kebab with fish and chips in it. Right, well now after another very long gap, I think, here we have the 1301 Southern service starting here at Tunbridge, going down to Redhill. And according to my real-time trains, there's going to be 3 trains in the matter of 2 minutes. 377314 is going off to Redhill. Meanwhile, what should be coming in behind, which it hasn't yet, whilst 377314 is going off to Redhill, there should be a delayed Hastings train. But failing that, there should be a train coming from Mountfield to Southampton. We'll go around here and we will find out. I'm just going to keep focusing on the 377. Off goes the 377, which means be socially awkward and talk to you lot, which no, it really isn't that bad. There's a 4-coach train coming in off to London Charing Cross. Meanwhile, here we have coming round the Hastings train, coming in now around 10 minutes late due to what's going on at London Charing Cross, which we said some trains, so all of the trains aren't going to Cannon Street. Only a handful could. Meanwhile, 375803 is going down to Hastings via Tunbridge Wells, which is the slow train because it's now going to Frant, Wadhurst, Stonegate, Etchingham and all that. 375603 is on the rear of this unit. But now, I don't know where the Mountfield to Southampton train is, which means I'm going to make a cut for you people and find out. And it is now stopped raining. Okay, now I have found out for you lovely people, it was approaching. And unfortunately for you lot, it's not a class 69 anymore. I know, what a shame, because the last time I came into Tunbridge and we saw this train, it was a 69. But I think it's a GBRF 66, coming from Mountfield Tunnel to Southampton. 66 at 7:50 is leading the proceedings. '66 7:50 Bristol panel signal box. Oh, change of plan. Now the 1307 is now going to London Cannon Street. This is due to what's going on at London Waterloo East. What that man is saying through the speakers. It's now stopped again. Sorry about that. The 1307 did leave off to London Cannon Street, but here we have, I think, coming back in. It's 375826 from London Bridge. I switched this platform because there is a train, believe it or not, a train in around a minute, I think. 66 750 is still here, waiting for a signal down to Southampton, which I'm pretty sure it's got now, yes. 66 750 it came from Mountfield to Southampton. Oh, and the next one train has now been diverted into a London Cannon Street train once again, which means London Cannon Street is probably going to be rammed at this point. But off we go, 66-750, and I'll find out for the final train for you lot, which I think should be a freight train down to Tunbridge Wells Yard, but we will find out for you. Well, I'll find out for you. This is not our final train of the day, but this is the second to last train of the day. It's the 13:15 Southeastern service from Hastings via Tunbridge Wells to London Cannon Street, 375-920. I can confirm your final train of the day will be a freight train going down to Tunbridge Wells Yard. I'll find out what is on the route for you for this 375 if I don't get bowled by that freight train, which I could. Right, well now here is our final train of the day. It's the freight train coming down from Watford down to Tunbridge Wells Yard over there. I don't know the number of the freight train for you, but I guarantee you I will try my best. Because this needs to go onto another track, I think, or it's just going very slowly. I will cut it for you. Although I actually think the London Charing Cross / Waterloo, London Charing Cross / Cannon Street train, I think is now departing. Yes, it is. Right now departing is the 13:15 Southeastern service from Hastings via Tunbridge Wells to London Cannon Street. This is London, it can't go to London Charing Cross due to a problem at Waterloo East. 375-909 is on the rear and 375-920 is on the rear. Here we have 66-301. I don't think we're going to catch the departure of 66-301 because my train down to Ramsgate should be coming around the bend. Right, well now here comes my train down to Ramsgate. I want to thank you all very much for watching, it's appreciated. If you enjoyed what you see, then please like and subscribe. But apart from that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.